Hello students, welcome to part 3 of your chapter People as a Resource. Student, in this slide we will discuss about the unemployment. Student, what is unemployment? See, basically it is a situation in which person who are willing to work but they could not find a job. Student, basically what we see that the workforce population, the working population who are educated, who are healthily, who are health-wise, they are very good. They include from age of 15 years to 59 years of age. That's a workforce population. Then in case of India, we have employment in rural as well as in urban areas. However, the nature of unemployment that differs in rural area. Today in rural area, rural area, what we do, there is two type of employment. One is called seasonal, and another one is called disguised unemployment. And whereas in urban areas we have educated unemployment. Now, student, we can see here seasonal unemployment. It means when people are unable to find jobs during some months of the year. Means they are, like you can see, the farmers, they do the agriculture during the season, and when there's a no season, that time maybe some 2 to 3 4 months they are unemployed. Now we can see disguised. What is disguised here, student? Here people appear to be employed but they are not actually employed. What is the meaning of this? In this case, people appear to be employed. That is means that some work requires the only maybe few people. Suppose you can take the agricultural land and only for 4 or 5 people can do the work. Suppose 4 people can do the work, but in that agriculture farming, suppose 10 people are engaged, but ultimately the production is equal to the 4 people what they'll do. That means 6 people are that's called disguised unemployment. They have the extra workers, but production is the same, equal to the 4 people doing the agriculture. But then students comes educated unemployment. What is that? Youth is educated enough but not able to find jobs for themselves. This educated unemployment we will find basically in the urban areas. Now, student, this is all about the meaning of unemployment and their types. Now, students, at the end of the chapter, we'll come to know about the 2 stories. The story of Sakal and Vilas. Student, there was a village called Simapur, and there was 2 friends called Sakal and Vilas, where we'll learn that Sakal, his father, basically also was an agriculture worker. He was an agriculture farmer, and his mother used to do the domestic work, and his father Buta, he used to do the agriculture work. Now, student, Sakal, he used to look for his younger brother and sister, but his father, both the parents, that's called Buta, his father, Sheila, his mother, they were very much eager to send Sakal to the school, and ultimately Sakal went to school. He has taken the education, he has passed the higher secondary class. Then after that, he has taken some vocational training in the computer, and later on he was able to join a job, and after that he designed himself a software, and that software helped the company where he was working to make good profit, and ultimately he got a promotion. But student, when there was another story, his friend called Vilas, he was around 11 years old boy. He was also residing in the same village called Simapur, and his father Mahesh, he was a fisherman. But he at the age of Vilas 2 years old, his father passed away, and his mother used to earn money by selling of fish, right? But her income was too less, around rupees 20 to 30 per day. And what happened? Vilas also later on suffered a problem called arthritis. but his mother could not do the treatment since she cannot afford the medical cost, and ultimately the Vilas could not go to school, he could not study, and what happened then? Then after some time his mother also fell sick, and there was no one to look after her, and there was no one in the family to support them, and Vilas too was forced to sell the same profession his mother used to do, the selling of fish. And that is called, he used to earn a very small income. That was the student. You can understand that this two story that tells us that how important the education is in our life, right? Because since Vilas was not educated enough, so he could not find a job according to his education, right? He was an illiterate person, he could not find a job, so he was forced to sell a fish only. The same profession his parents was earlier, he was do the same thing. Now student, at the late end of the chapter we'll see here that student, Japan, I said you earlier also, Japan is one of the country who really invest in the human resource, right? They invest so much in the human resource that they became now in the world the number one developed country. These countries are very rich and developed country, so they import. See, Japan don't have any natural resource, but their human resource is one of the important resource. They have increased their human resource. That's called human capital formation. And what their Japan does, student, they import the natural resources, and through their manpower, that's called through their human resource, they convert the natural resource in the output they want to do, right? And in the technology also they are very sound, right? So the student, what we understood here, that how the important is the education and the health. Now student, you can see in the next slide, see in the next slide that I have given you the picture of so many individuals, right? You can see the next slide, and student, thus we can say that this is all about the end of the chapter is called people as a resource, and this is the end of also the part 3. Student, take care. Thank you. Bye.